So we continue to the second video, which is on the strategy for trading using Elite Forex system. We have seen the ways to get Elite Forex system. We've also seen how to install, activate for the correct data. We look at the components and then the balls, the bands, the arrows of the component, which are the components. And then we are going to look at strategies for trading using Elite Forex system. But let's do a review. Having installed, you're going to have something of this nature. As the correct, you must have the bands, ball, the Elite reversal arrow. Okay, these are the bands. The bands are area, the blue bands are area of demand or areas you ought to buy, while the red bands are area of supply. These are areas you ought to sell. These bands are non-repenting. Then you have the arrow, the butterfly arrow, iron trigger. Okay, and then the small arrow called the base arrows are your areas of possible entry. And then you have the balls. The balls are the only component that repent, and it's so because trend changes, so we need to go and understand. But basically, there are ways we use them. Now, we don't use the balls for trend for entry. We use them for trend determination. The balls are used for trend determination. Entry are by the butterfly arrow, and then we normally want to TP at either the demand or the supply zone. For example, if I buy here at the demand zone, I want to TP around the supply zone, and then I want to break even when the price is at the middle or between the demand and the supply zone. Okay, and I want to TP on both opposite sides depending on whether I'm taking a sell or a buy. If I buy, I want to TP at the supply zone. If I sell, I want to TP at the demand zone. Okay, we buy at the demand, we sell at the supply zone. Okay, now another thing you need to take note of is that there are necessary rather for you to always check the data for accurate data. So what you do for each paper, you make a decision, go to the D1, move to H4, and then you finally move to H1. H1 is our entry time frame. Don't bother to move below H1. Yes, because this template actually is swing template, is intraday swing template. Okay, so having looked at the component which are already highlighted, the next to look at this different strategy of trading. Now, number one, the basic and the simplest way is the ABC rule of the balls and arrows. ABC of the ball, ABC of the balls and arrows. Okay, like we said already, for you to trade, you look for the minimum condition you want to see is a 1-2 ball and a trigger arrow. 1-2 ball and a trigger arrow. Okay, 1-2 ball and a trigger arrow. 1-2 ball. That means you need ball 1 to be present. Okay, let me enlarge or zoom. Okay, you need to have ball 1, ball 2, and a trigger arrow for you to enter. Okay, you need to have ball 1, ball 2, and a trigger arrow. Now, if you want to know the general trend, if you can't see ball 3, move to H4. Most likely you see for the last ball 3. Okay, now ball 3 is here. Got ball 3. Okay, so this shows that the general trend at the moment is okay, based on Elite Forex system. So, if you want to be highly conservative, you want to really sell. But basically, if you have ball 1 and 2, and then you have a trigger arrow, you can move in. So that's the simplest way to use this system. Okay, you have ball 1 and 2, and then a trigger arrow. I've already given an example. I took this trade last week and I closed on Friday. All I saw was for 1, then for 2, and then my trigger arrow. I entered and I closed just before the close of the market on Friday. So that's simple. Normally, when you take a trade of this following this rule, put your TP. Look at the last swing high is around this point. It's around this point. So you likely want to put your stop loss 10 pips. Okay, 10 pips. Check this. 10 pips. Okay, above the last swing. So our stop loss will likely be here. Okay, likely be here. And then our TP will be the nearest supply demand zone. Though I closed earlier, but any point from here to here is my TP take profit zone. So it's as simple as that. Okay, it's as simple as that. For 1, for 2, trigger arrow, enter TP at the opposite band. Okay, and then stop loss 10 pips above the last swing. Yeah, in this case my stop loss will be around this area. Okay, around here. Take 10 pips from here. For 1, for 2, trigger arrow enters, and I will TP around here, TP around here, TP around here. So that's the simple strategy. Okay, so then you can combine the strategy with price action if you, but basically with just this simple idea or methodology, you're already profitable. That's how good this system is. But if you want to combine price action, you may want to look for support and resistance at a daily time frame. So I just come to daily time frame. Look at touches here, okay, and look at this. Okay, so I go back to H1. You can see the reaction. So I will take this most likely. I will take this trade and pick the resistance and support from H1, from D1 rather. You can see the reaction working exactly with the light Forex system. Okay, you can also do double bottom, double top approach. Look at this. It's also a support and resistance strategy. Look at this. Double top, you can take this. Okay, double bottom. Look at this. You can take this. Very easy system, as simple as that. Okay, and then there are different strategies you could use to trade this system. I'll be exposing this strategy one after the other in different videos. Thank you very much.